One last Roark. Can we chain? Peck doesn't kill here. Nah. We're not that far up. We just gotta drop a little bit of acid. We could whip. We could also nay here. It might be better to like acid then swap it. DD. DD. Get out of my laboratory, DD. Whip. Nice. Likely uproar? Ah, we just go to the bunny rabbit, yeah. Can we go through anyone else? Actually, maybe we go Tony instead. Save some HP. Or save some XP. Hopefully we won't back ourselves into a sketchy XP situation. Drain. So. Wow. Bump it up, bump a doopy doop a deep a deep boop beep a dum baby dooba. Really? We don't one tap? Really? I'm surprised that neither of these guys pick up the one tap. Even my sleepy boy? Well, my sleepy boy's gonna be too slow. You do evolve at 16. Gust. We're gonna be doing more with Peck. I mean, we could evolve. It just is such a pain that that's gonna go up. We get weep about 15. Yeah, we should probably just evolve and see if that fixes it. Bow, 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 bow. Just better. Yeah, all the games are starting to blend together a little bit because I'm like, Vine Whip or these full accurate moves, the blue Kaizo moment. Now, hopefully they will be able to drop acid strong enough. I mean, it's not the end of the world if we can't do this fight without one-tapping this Chikorita at the beginning. Hopefully at least our bird will be able to do something against the bug catcher after this. You'd assume, right? That green looks good. Beautiful. And then it's going to go into Fire Guy. Fire Guy 25. Aqua Jet into make sure we don't proc the Mirror Coat. Then Rat v Rat. I should level up the Slack Off, but I don't know how much it's actually going to be able to do. Now we should just send the rabbit at it. Damn, Hyper Fang just does a lot. Ah, it's with the guts, though. Ah, we should probably just send the bunny. Bring like this team. Almost running out of rare candies. What a similar sight. Boom, boom. Probably a similar, if not the same team here. Bow, bow. Swapping up the order a little bit. Bunny in slot 4. It is almost the exact same team. Just Sandshrew swapped. Georgie. All healed up. Nice. Right. Chicken. Into Golgol. Plucking. Into your death. Will this go rat? Might go rat. It's a rat. If it's rat, it's probably protect, yeah. And then we go to the rabbit. Expecting protect. Hyperfang would be fine. Yeah, no dice on that. We kick it. Yes, we can. And then they're probably just going to rip a move. They don't think we can mirror coat. To turtle. I mean, we could go... Probably behooves us to go through a few Pokemon here. Just to keep XP off of them. No, Roark. Oh, I guess I shouldn't have done that because the mirror coat. Whatever. Been cooking for 7 hours. I assume not a line, but instead an actual food. What you been cooking up? Yeah, that's what, after like 2 to 3 hours of cooking, my legs start hurting like a motherfucker. That's why we love a good splitting up cooking the meal action. You like, oh, pierogi. Are you like making pierogies from scratch? I feel like that's a long time for pierogi. You're telling me everyone doesn't just get like Miss T's pierogies and heats them up automatically? People actually like make them, and I bet they taste lovely. 60. Ah, hell yeah. The pierogi, yeah, the pierogi factory over here. What kind of stuff you put in them? A little onion, a little cheese. Pierogi. Distributed to the people of Kalamazoo. I think that's the best way to give back to your community. Pierogi. Now I just kind of want pierogi. Sauerkraut. Damn. Maybe I needed to eat more for breakfast. I gotta have a good pierogi. I feel like I've had a lot of okay pierogies. Like that band that does the music video with all those treadmills. But I feel like I need to have a good pierogi. We've found these like frozen ones. Weirdly enough, they don't have them like regularly available in like the grocery stores, even frozen here in Australia. But we found these like more upscale frozen ones that are pretty good. But half the reason is you love them. They're just nice and cheap and easy snack. Reach into my contact, ask someone to give me a massage. Yeah. Back. Oh, dude. For the like extension of my partner's birthday, we're taking a trip. We're gonna go to a sauna tomorrow. Dude, I love this sauna so much. That shit, like... That shit is unmatched with how good it makes you feel. It's crazy. It seems like the kind of thing that like people hype up where you're like, all the rich people are like, yes, I need my personal sauna in my house. That shit feels so good. You feel like a different person. Sweating is good. Especially sweating when you don't have to physically exert yourself. What up, Grogus? You just kind of roll up, you sit, you feel great, you call it a day. I think we just probably throw both of the flying types at this. I just do it in my car. They call that the Karna. Everybody loves a good Karna. The carne asada. Some poor, yeah. All you have to do, the cheapest we got to use the sauna here was our friends visited, and the hotel they were staying at had one. So just break into a hotel that has it. Could build a sweat lodge. I built a sweat lodge with my bare hands. Yeah. It feels good. It's also sad. I miss taking baths. I fuck with baths heavy. It's always a good time to take a bath. How many damn fights do we have till this actually happens? Could never get behind bats. What do you have against bats? Not a fan of their sound. Yeah, it's true. I guess what's the like old school way where you're supposed to like, do you take a shower before? Do you take a shower after? Do you do both, I guess? I'm dirtier than the average person. Yeah. But I understand that, like, not wanting to sit in your own filth, that tracks. I feel like that is a fair and reasonable anti-bath stance to take. I just love how hot water feels. I think the hardest part is just, like, dialing it in so you're not feel like you're singeing your skin. Maybe I need, like, a meat thermometer book for a bathtub. I guess that would just be a thermometer, right? Oh, a hot tub is good, too. But I have sauna once a year money. I don't have hot tub in the house. Kind of money. I would fuck with a hot tub though. Outdoor, indoor hot tubs with special themes. The only theme I feel like I need is hot. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be max roll. Bug bite crit here. Okay. Hard to explain, yeah. Did I under-prepare for this fight? May have. Recouple's kind of interesting. That is nice, too. I feel like... Again, that's half the annoyance when you go to like a sauna place or a hot tub place. Not that I'm frequently, I think this will be my like third time ever. You just want to be like in your complete zen mode, and then how dare fucking other people, disgusting, roll up and are like, I'm going to be in the same space that we both pay for. Despicable me. You know what I'm saying? Blanaba moment right there. 2 months like, but what one female combi. Gen 10 of Pokemon should abolish gender. Gen 10 of the world should also abolish gender, but we ain't ready for that. Indoor, outdoor. I completely forgot about the male-female combi thing. I fuck with gender. Nah, sorry, we're getting rid of it. Coming you straight from Aaron, I'm not racist, Crystal. I like making generalizations about people. Also, I'm now treating it canonically like your last name is Crystal. Even though Aaron Crystal does sound like a stripper name. Gakuda. Yeah. That is the thing, though, where it's nice to feel a part of a group. It's like people enjoy... It's nice when you self-select into a group. Being forced into a group, especially if you don't feel like you align with a group, is bad. Being able to self-select yourself into a group is good. cannot refute anything you just... This chat log will be used in court. Oh, God. There's something about the general area of the United States that you're in. Both you and Moonman have the I said what I said, and I will not be repeating it gene. Does this have the possibility to get bad? I think we'll be able to clean this fight up. Midwesternism. It's where they store all the emo. Kalamazoo? You said Kalamazoo? I said Kalamazoo? Didn't go through Wawa territory. I may be tarred and feathered by my fellow Philadelphians. I think Wawa is overrated. I'll say it. Wawa fell off. Well, I think it also, like, actually fell off. Like, not like, oh, it was better when I was a kid. Like, no, I think literally, I think they used to, like, make the bread in the store and stuff. Now they're, like, on their way to Subway, barely, cannot be legally classified as bread territory. Type beat. We're dead to a crit, so we should swap. It used to be better. I've only had Sheets once. Was that when we played a gig in Reading? Yeah, I think we stopped there on our way to a gig in Reading, and I was like, this is okay. Yeah, it's just like Wawa with more fast food stuff. But Wawa has like fast food stuff now too. They have pizza. I forget if I've tried the Wawa pizza. I feel like I tried it and it was like exactly what I expected it to be, so I don't remember it. Oh, big beer. I forgot they sell beer too. That's like, I guess, the biggest distinguishing factor between the two, right? The big beer dog. I guess that also, yeah. I was like, yeah, big beer dog sounds yummy, but you can't really, they're not going to sell a hot dog to a trucker with a beer. Big beef dog. Just Wawa? I think, yeah, Wawa doesn't have hot dogs. I'm partial to the 7-Eleven hot dog. Again, like 90% of the time with a hot dog, you kind of know what you're in for. Like, I don't want you to fancy up. I don't want caviar in my fucking hot dog. I just want a hot dog, mustard, maybe chili. Sauerkraut. Ooh, sauerkraut on a hot dog. Yeah. Mixed meats dog. Yeah. Yeah. I think I just have a special place for like a shitty ballpark Frank's, whatever it was I ate growing up. Like, I know that I don't know what's in here and I'm fine with that. Yeah, we'll see. I feel like I don't have a good box for Roark. I was excited to catch Slack Off, and then I realized it's Slack Off, and I can't really do shit with it. Oh, Aaron, you'll appreciate. I forget if you were here when I talked about this previously. So there's this thing. So Australian Home Depot is called Bunnings, and they have this thing called a sausage sizzle, where they just, for some charity, I forget, it was for some like racing group or something. It wasn't quite like a charity, but there's just people outside of the equivalent of Home Depot just selling hot dogs, like piece of white bread hot dog for like $1.50. And it was exactly what you wanted. It was lovely. Snags. The way a hot dog was meant to be eaten. And it was hilarious. The day we went to that Bunnings too, someone was getting married. Imagine getting married at Home Depot. Yeah. The snags. Home Depot fell off, it sounds like. Are we dead to max present crit? Surely that won't happen. Scrappy doesn't. Scrappy do. Nah, it's not an anti-Intimi in this generation. Not really, Mason. Like, before, I used to, like, watch Peach Out religiously before I made Nuzlocke content, and then it was just like, oh. I, like, sometimes watch, I like Wolfie's, like, tournament reviews. I think those are really fun. But generally, no, because it's like, I spend a lot of my time playing Pokemon. I don't want to think about more Pokemon. I don't remember Home Depot having it. All I remember from Home Depot as a youth is, like, being pushed around on those rolly carts and playing, like, Pokemon. What is this? Okay, let me take it off the main screen. Why Travis Scott? I've never heard of this before. Okay, what is this? I met this guy in my fucking Maryland sucks balls. Interesting. Yeah. I feel like this is yeah. This is a genre of videos. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Not that I have anything against it. Big day for video fans. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. I think I have the artist brainworm where it's like I don't want to... I've the artist brainworms where I want to be proud of what I make, but also that doesn't work for building a YouTube channel. You feel me? Rank states, yeah. But that's nice. I'm glad. How did it come about that he was a Did you, like, know him before this? And you were like, oh, or he walked up to you, was like, do you know I'm a PokeTuber? Nah. But that's still sick. And then nothing against that person, me being like, I wouldn't make that kind of content myself. Yeah. I bet I'd like more PokeTuber content if I wasn't deep in the weeds of it. I guess we can, but no, we'll be intimidated. We need like a special attacker who can do this twice. That's sick. We love the power of content creators making your day better. I mean, I guess, can Rolling Kick still get there? Can't get there, but it'd have to be present. Oh, we'd be fine. We should just do this. Indiana, F tier. Damn. Racist people, water polluted, air polluted. How much worse does it get? We can have that guy deal with that guy. Or do you deal with Riolu? That's not much of a glowing review if the only thing you could say is better than Indiana. Damn. Go there. Totally. They're racist, but they're chill about it. She's a 10, but she's racist. I guess I could put Burmy up in here. When are you evolving this guy into a moth? Oh, you guys couldn't see any of that. High tier prep moment. South LARPers. I feel like I'd like to go to all of the U.S. states eventually. I'm assuming what Aaron means by that is that they act like they're in the South, but they're not really in the South. Fake South people. Fake Southerners. I'd like to go to all the states. I feel like I've on the East Coast. Well, I guess going to depends on like if you count like driving through versus like actually being there as counting. Boom, boom, boom. Is this the... No, there's the married fight after this? Yeah, there's the married fight after this, and then we're gonna spend 40 minutes repel manipping for a Machop. And then we're never fighting Roark today. I only saw Chicago, but I like it. Yeah, Chicago's... I feel like I just felt like I was drowning in Chicago because it was enormous. Like I think we were there for like one night to play a show, and I was like, this, I could spend years in this city and not see anything, or not see everything. I didn't even see the bean. Like, why even go to Chicago if you can't even see the bean? Cloudgate 2025. That's gonna be Rowling Kick. How would I write my history of the United States? Columbus was ass. Thank you, that's my time. How the fuck are we faster than a reality? There's actually a lot of rolls of Rolling Kick that murk us. So I think I'm good on that front. And the bag punish was ass. Yeah. Damn. All Maryland's got is crabs and crab-related paraphernalia. Go up smelling they salt. Go up razor and they leaf. Crit smelling salts doesn't get us. Nah. Yes. Yeah. Pennsylvania is great because you have both the South and the North in one state. Like, everything you could want out of a U.S. state you have in one place. It's beautiful. Got a little bit of the Appalachians. You got Pennsylvania in the middle. If you want Philadelphia too, you can go all the way over to Pittsburgh. If you want... you want to go to New Jersey? If you want weed, you go over the bridge to New Jersey, get in, then you come back. Easy peasy. And then back to Sandro. Okay. We're going to be fine on EXP. We're going to be fine on EXP. There's nothing to worry about. Cool. Where we did the crit? Who knows? Yeah, no, Pittsburgh isn't Philly, too. Pittsburgh, I feel opposite is how I felt about when I went to Chicago. I felt Pittsburgh was very small. Much smaller than I expected. Whereas Chicago felt way larger than expected. Pittsburgh. Shoutouts to the band we played with in Pittsburgh called Scrum Force. Hell of a name for a band. Yeah. I think I went to DC once in college to visit my friends so we could go to a festival to see the Strokes, and then once like 5 or 6 years later to see Death Cab. And both times, oh wait, no, I guess we did go there to see like Father John Misty like a couple years before that. Every time my impression is, eh. DC gives very vibes. No strong impression made. Damn, you don't do shit for damage. You've done damage, but you don't do damage. You know what I'm saying? But Aaron, I thought we were doing a state tier list, not a territories tier list. Actually, you have failed your hypothetical scenario. Is it the same motherfuckers? It's always the same motherfuckers. Get Toad goes to fuck my husband, put my gas from the back there, got a bomb me and hung out with the Venus. Roman has strong opinion on the Aaron, I really do hope at some point you write like a memoir or something detailing your life. Seems like you've lived many lives in the few years you've had. I think it would be quite an interesting story to tell. We're faster and we murder them. Cool. Michigan, baby. Michigan. Yeah. You lived enough life. You need a few filler episodes, yeah. This is when you need yes, your low-key, chill, super laid back arc. Prison. Guess that's one way to force yourself to slow down. Yeah. Shoutouts to Prison. Big ups to Prison. I think this is Bite Mega Drain. Jesus, Bite did so much. We did not need Bite to do that much. Is it Aqua Jet or Water Pulse? It's Water Pulse, figured. Yeah. Fuck. I'll make an Air Crystal video and I will send you the transcript. I'll send you the entire script. Now that would be something, wouldn't it? Bow, bow, bow. Imagine getting fucking clickbait. You get fucking clickbaited in prison. You've got to wait another week. You got to wait till the next letter to figure out what happens. The person who made this game is in prison? The game's so bad they got locked up for making it? Not clickbait? Incredible stuff. Okay, we gotta futz around in a corner. Yeah, that would be hilarious. The creator of this game was so racist, they got put in prison for it. Let's try. Doing one of those like fucking Ouija board, playing Aaron Crystal at 3 a.m., not clickbait, spooky, gone scary. Nah, inshallah, you will not go to prison. Free my dog, Aaron. Free my dog, Cat. We need to do... Is it at... It's at the level, right? Repel, manip. Same as or lower. Okay, so same as works. So we need to get Azrael to 8 and then turn in a corner for 20 minutes. Got it. Good times. Is this something we actually want to do? Well, I mean, I'll try it for a little bit. Like, both for my mental well-being and just general curiosity out here. Doesn't this Machop have hands? That is 2. Rock throw, pound, karate chop. Well, I guess we can do this and that, and then we'll be fine. Maybe we don't want to bring a normal type. But we already have the Sandshrew. I know it's useful for, like, later in the game. I don't know if we'll be able to even be able to fucking beat Roark. But it's what you do, bro. What I'm about a doodle bob, neo hoiminoi type beat. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we need to give Arnold one more level. What I'm about a doodle bob. I'm just gonna make sure when I try the run, I swap. Alright, game time. Real exciting stuff. Time to put on the, actually, low-key time to put on the copyrighted music. Because we're just going to be wiggling our controller over here in the corner. Let's get the copyright-free jams pumping. Canned heat. The hell is canned heat? Ooh, Jamiroquai? Virtual insanity? I feel it. Oh! It was too funky. Okay, how do I readjust this? Make it louder for me and quieter for you? Yeah. That's what we want. Now this is gaming. This is how gaming was meant to be. This is what I think Sinister Hooded Figure had in mind. Boogie in the kitchen. Forget Boogie in the hoodie. We're Boogie in the kitchen. And the fucked part about this is a 5% to get a Pokemon, and then 1% out of that to get what we want. So it's like 1 in 5. Get to win a 5% roll into a 5% roll. Jamiroquai will help us. Can I do this like this way? No, I just kind of need to roll my hand. Because it's usually I can like let my left hand rest. Yeah. How many fights I got? These two. A gauntlet. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7 fights to Roark. Okay. I think we do the usual. We like run this for a little bit, and then if it doesn't happen, we live with it. Yeah, the new patch actually is just going to get rid of the repel manip. Oh, and it's the wrong Pokemon. Well, we at least got it. We got 8 Pokemon. It's working. Yeah, 7 fights. Wonder if I bet you Motham does like crazy in this fight. And I mean, what are we going to use it for against Roark? Because the biggest problem is I have to check if Sandshrew can actually do anything against the Cranidos. If it just can't beat the Cranidos, we lose. Dancing. I thought the album was called Super Criminal. Hell yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, between Weepin' Bell, do we get a Sunstone, not a Leafstone? Sunstone doesn't help us out. Nah. We need a Leafstone. Nah, the CIA has never assassinated anyone. Important civil rights leaders. Wow, 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 wow. It's coming home, baby. Yeah, I between Dirtwig and Weepin' Bell, I feel like most of the rest of the team. Yeah. I'm not saying it's illegal to say that the CIA killed Sinister Hooded Figure, but it's not illegal to say you shouldn't. I gotta hold off on saying more unsavory things about the U.S. government until I'm safely absconced within its walls. Once I'm back and safe, then I can say things. A classic. Surprised we haven't seen a Moon Man yet today. If he didn't already lose his streak yesterday. This is usually about the time I would expect him. Yeah, I feel like we either go to my patience. Is this just... No, this is the long song. This feels like been here forever. Is that a key change? Or is I just not listening carefully? With 10 seconds left? Mr. McQuay? Funny. Young men's are funny and 20% dead. I think we're all kind of 20% dead. In a way. Yeah. That is one of the beautiful things. I feel like YouTube algorithm will recommend you one of those videos. Like 10 years old, whitest kid you know video. Bangers. What do I want? JP Mafia? Nah, we'll get a little Joyce Manor. This song will go by much faster because it's like 3 seconds. Come on, show me my chop. Ma chop. Imagine 600 years ago, someone imagining what we're doing here. Where do you start explaining 600 years ago to what's going on here? Probably with computers. The Industrial Revolution, maybe? I don't know where you begin. Be like, okay, a computer is like a person. Well, you gotta explain electricity. Fuck. I can't explain electricity. I think you definitely start with explaining live streaming. Nah. Yeah, Jesus would be like, yeah, I died for the right reason. I died for free will, baby. And this is a true expression of free will. There's no truer expression of free will than playing a stupid Pokemon Challenge game, and within that stupid Pokemon Challenge game, spending a half hour doing a Repel Manip for a Pokemon that might not matter and very likely will not affect the run, and will definitely not affect the greater growth of humanity. Oh, we're moving. -3 steps. Well, this sucks. I think I'm in for maybe one more encounter at this point. I'm afraid to roll with my other hand because if you fuck this up and you walk into that trainer, we're so beyond cooked. Yeah. What up, Kirkstone? It unfortunately is. It's unfortunately optimal as hell. What else is even on this table? Like, is it that bad? Oh, it's Teddy Ursa. Yeah, there's good reason to try to do this. This table sucks, bro. I guess Rock Smash is on its night. New Kurdistan. Free my dog. Okay, we're not getting another encounter. Bro. The Machop that was promised. How will they change this to make it better? I mean, the change to make it better in many ways, you just up Sandshrew to like 20% in here. I think we get one more song after this one, if not. It's funny how quickly we got the other encounter and now nothing. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, -3 steps? No, not the sad Chapel Roan song. I need something. Why do I only have depressing music on this playlist? What the fuck, bro? Bring it back. Okay, I think I'm done with this Repel Manip. We're going to run it out the traditional way. It's for Machop anyway. Okay. Let's get our actual encounter. It's going to be a terrible one. Baby Keem. No time, Baby Keem. This person sound... No, it's Baby Keem. It's Kendrick Lamar's cousin. He is Baby Keem. Does not sound like Weird Al. Come on. Wow, after all this, we get a Pokemon that we would have manipulated for. That's crazy. Does it sound like Weird Al? This part definitely sounds like Weird Al for sure. I don't hear it. Maybe just because I really like the song and like Baby Keem. So I just hear Baby Keem. Anyways. Weird Albert. After all this, if we still get him in Chop, this would be crazy. Spend... Oh, I guess it's just there's no encounters. We can get 0 encounters. Those are the rules. 1 bite and 1 bite only. 1 encounter and 1 encounter only. Oh! That's gotta be good, right? Surely. When does this evolve into fake wood? Copycat, mimic. Gets boom at 17. We got charmed back. No, don't charm us. I just want to catch this baby. Bonnie. Hell yeah. Anyways, back to playing Pokemon. What a sad detour. I feel like we were building up momentum, learning shit, and then it's just like a spoonful of peanut butter. Makes the medicine go down. Okay, back to the Nintendogs theme. Now bumping real hits. A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down and makes the world go round. Normal resist, always good in my book, correct? High defense, abysmal special defense. I guess we should level up the slack off too. I mean, there's probably a world where we trade away Santiago for Slugma. Slugma balls. Yeah, I don't know who's like the prime candidate for trading here. Guess I should maybe... Well, we just need this to get into the other town, right? It's not like we're going to be struggling for levels. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I should probably do the reveal on what these stats look like. Physical bulk is probably our number one. That seems like a Pokemon. That is objectively a Pokemon Modest. Not quite sure. Modest is up special attack, down attack. Oof, ow, ouchie. What a good game. Can I kick you? Mods, kick this guy. I mean, they take hits like nobody's problem, but it's not quite what we need in this day and age. I mean, I guess we just want to kick. Yeah, because we just kick. Kick cat, perhaps. Spoinky Javoinky. Spoinky Javoinky is always a little spooky. I feel like we usually want to chain these beginning ones, but Astonish isn't going to do that much. Bite just barely doesn't get there. I mean, if we do that into that... Actually, who's going to come in next? It's going to be someone with a fighting type move. Be Nidoran. Be Zatarans. Probably into Zatarans, and then... Don't you get Feint Attack? I feel like, yeah, you're usually... I guess we can go like 16 on this. And worry about Future Sight if it happens. Because no one else is a problem. You swap in Slack off. They're not slacking the first turn they come in. That's not how that works. If really, it's just like the Avengers to beat up exactly that guy. When you grow up and become a beautiful butterfly, bug flying. And they get U-turn? Wait, actually, that's kind of sick. I knew they were good, but I didn't remember why they were good. Just not as good as the other bulky boy. It might be worth it to just, like, not have any problems against them. You don't lead and... Oh my god, wait, they do? Wait, why the fuck do they do so much damage? They got crazy stats. Okay, maybe we just leave with this guy. What's your XP rate? Medium fast. I think they would come in next. Yeah, let's just lead with Motham, see what happens. I believe that resolves all of our issues. Billy Moth. Billy Mays here. What do you mean I'm holding a Pokemon? Let me do what I want to do. I have a fear we won't make it to Roark today. We shall see, though. I've only been going for an hour. Damn. My Pokemon, unmatched of my ability for stamina from Run and Bun. That game, I was pumping out 5-hour streams like nobody's business. Let's go, Bill. Bill turns into a beautiful butterfly. I have a plan for next week. It's not Plat Kaizo, but I do have a plan for something I want to do next week to just try something out. And surely we'd never lose to Roark. Basically, I'm not going to lose to Roark because I'm getting my basic reset from when I had my very first Roark fight and I got incredibly lucky. We're getting the reset on that effectively. Having access to U-turn is absurd. Actually, what's my ETA? 817. Bro. I get to kill like one Pokemon. Oh wait, it's more than that, but still. That's so little EXP. Eight 1738. Yeah, babe. Okay, what do we get to do because we don't have Brawn? Show me the cool benefits of no Brawn. Indeed, my face when no Brawn. Just when I think I'm out, it's pulling me back in. Oh, yeah, let me turn that down. No, I don't want to perform a speed test. There we go. Is that better? Oh, it went into Wingull? This stupid little wait. Fuck, Motham can chain this fight. Are they dead to crit bounce? Is that for real? Is there any other fight we want to use Motham later for? Probably like literally the very next fight. Oh, I bet there's someone else who deals with that. Bah. Yeah, let's see if we can save some XP here. I don't think we really care about this guy. Roark split is the only split. True. Unfortunately true. 1 billion Shuckle plushies. This is good for at least spreading around the XP, right? One of these days I'll get back to a later gen. Crystal Kaizo New Game Plus, aka quite possibly the worst challenge that exists. Really incredible stuff out here I'm seeing. I guess, I mean, we're gonna get EXP on Motham no matter what. Now, this time, for sure, they will bait in Spoink. I guess we are max attack. Oh, shit. The Aaron Crystal command. It still exists. Oh, we only got 40 for that. There's Spoink. Okay. Alright, I'm getting the hell out of here. See you, Spoink! Does this spread around the EXP? I think it does. That's actually really nice. Okay, so Teddy's dead, Spoink's dead, Wingle's dead, King's dead. Miss me with that bullshit. You ain't a gang member, you're a tourist. I guess we can go here, right? Why don't we just go willy-dilly? Andrew Santru in for the bout. Cool. Yeah, one of these days we'll play all the games. I'm still so sad that Aaron Crystal, as I've been number 2 Gen 1 man is. It's slow, bro. The best Gen 2 mon. Is it Starmie? Is it Meganium? 2 Legends of the Craft? Can we get a go? Oh, hell yeah. I still gotta add your Aaron command, but that'll take a bit because obviously synthesizing all of the glory of all the lovely things you said in this chat to just a few comments. Yeah. Meganium's bad? I can't play this Aaron Crystal game if Meganium's bad. Meganium's the goat of all goats. Bitch. Do I not have Bedge? That's Bedge. What? I've at least got to have, like, I can't, right? Yeah. The most important one. Jesus Christ, bro. Anyways, I guess we should buy stuff at the pharmacy anyways. We don't die from poisoning out, but for the fight that we'll have to do after. Yep. I can see how this Motham guy is pretty solid. It makes sense. I mean, just access to U-turn is absurd. I think that'll be good for the rest of the game. Gligar number 1 with Espeon close behind. Really? Espeon's good? Is Espeon good, or just the other evolutions not nearly as good as they are in Crystal Kaizo? Interesting. What does it get access to? Like set up, baton pass, growth stuff? Also, Gligar being good, of course. I guess I just don't think of Gligar being a good Pokemon from that generation because you, like, usually don't get access to it until, like, the very end when it becomes, like, the best Pokemon in the Elite Four. It's like Megazam. Damn. That's sick. Wham, bam. I'm using Megazam. Four fights in here that just sweeps. Ah, dude. Is there any feeling as good as you walking up to a fight in a Pokemon Challenge game and you just see green all the way through? Fuck, that feels so good. Better than any drug. Damn, I could just use... Why does this Motham do absurd damage? Are they buffed? I mean, we do, again, 31 attack. Damn. Doing ridiculous amounts of damage. I guess we have Dig, right? Oh, Bonsly is really great here. Good job, Bonsly. People love their resident sleeper jolts. Hey. If it works, I can't be mad at anyone doing what works. I guess I could just rolling kick. Because it's like secret power, like the series of events that needs to happen for us to get punished for that is beyond high. Do you have a fighting type move? You do. I think we basically just need to bring Pokemon who want to take moves on swaps, who want to get put to sleep. That guy's good. What up, Saver? How my manager talks about me after cleaving a couple fights to trap the place. Thanks, gamer. Yeah. I've been in the... I feel like both in a life sense and a Pokemon game sense, kind of searching for the next thing. I need something that clicks. And you know when you're in that wobbly phase of life and you don't know what to do, you go back to what you know and love. Or what you know and hate. I can't buy into Mega Stoi's Jolts being a clear best lineup. There's too much nuance. I mean, that's the incredible thing about Pokemon Challenge games is that, like, everyone's going to have different opinions that all can be right in their own ways. And then on top of that, like, IV thresholds can make such a difference, right? Yeah. I wanted to bump George up a little bit. I'd be watching eye emoji. Guys, don't you know that the Aaron Crystal patch actually puts a backdoor into your computer? Anyone who's ever downloaded Aaron Crystal is now being like watched with the camera. When is this gonna come out? Has this already happened where like a Pokemon Challenge game is actually just fucking malware? If it hasn't happened already, it has to happen at some point. Bruh, Saber. Saber moment. Got those Saber metrics, you know what I'm saying? Wait, someone's doing some crazy Smurgle tech? Dude. See, I'm having this same problem with blueprints that I feel like some Pokemon Challenge games run into, because it's hard finding the balance between having the stakes matter and leaving open room for experimentation, right? Because take like Crystal Kaizo, for example. Crystal Kaizo is a cool game, but a lot of like what's good in that game is just good. And there's not a lot of experimentation outside of like Flash, because you're an insane maniac who plays the game 400 times on evolutions, because the game's so long and like Jolteon is so good, and like the cost of not having Jolteon is like often large enough to stop people from trying Espeon, Vaporeon, all that. But I feel like a Pokemon Challenge game, it's really hard of like having a game that's still difficult, because I feel like the little bit I played like Renegade Platinum, you get like 600 encounters and you have so much ability to use everything that it kind of is overwhelming. Those moments don't feel special. This is my essay on why Run and Bun is still the greatest Pokemon Challenge game of all time. Smeargle does nothing for 3 splits. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think... Yeah, again, Run and Bun's biggest issue is that it's too fucking long. Like, literally, if Run and Bun cut out half the fights, it would be the greatest Pokemon game of all time. Yeah. Is the people who play it. That's also a little fair. Let's go here first in case we get kissed. We don't want to get kissed. Yeah. I love Run and Bun the first 6 splits. Yeah. I will stand forever on the fact that Pokemon Challenge games need to be shorter. Yeah. But I think generally Run and Bun, I mean, the Run and Bun Hall of Fame, I was going to say Run and Bun Hall of Fame shows how you can use a lot of Pokemon, but I think the Run and Bun Hall of Fame, the diversity less shows how you can use a ton of Pokemon and more shows how solved the Elite Four is. Because a lot of the teams, I mean, there are some really cool experimental stuff going on here, but a lot of the teams for Run and Bun's Elite Four is like 4 or 5 of classics plus some cool one Pokemon. But the fact that you can like bring a gimmick Pokemon and have some interesting tech is also kind of cool. Yeah. Are we still faster after Icy Wind? Yeah. Bino Mill. What is that, Aaron? I'm unfamiliar. Yeah. Crystal's longer gameplay level feels shorter. It's surprising, yeah. Nice flex, bro. Very humble. Oh, it did rough skin. Yeah. Oracles and Berserker. Yeah, I just think I just think there needs to be a little bit less length on these games, man. I would like to play, and maybe that's just like a broader complaint of mine about just playing Pokemon Challenge games, where it's like I want to play more, but if I'm locking in for Run and Bun, or I'm locking in for Plat Kaizo, it's like, this will be the next 7 months of my life. Kanto will make you feel better. This is Poison Fang or Wing Attack. Oh, we just go into this guy and call it a day. Cool. Oh, but to circle that all the way back down to Blueprints, because without giving any Blueprint spoilers, my partner and I are playing through and we're like the late game of it. And just the way the game is designed and the thing the game is trying to have you do in the super, super, super late game, it makes trying things really expensive, time-consuming wise. In the same way where I think that, like, going back to the EV example for Crystal Kaizo, like, that becomes a problem. Because if you have to sink a 120-hour run into trying Espeon, it feels shitty. Can I just go into Baneri here? I could go into Motham. Actually, I could go like Motham, U-turn into someone else. Or does the fight just end? Actually, I think I kind of have to go here. You're gonna do most deeper runs. Yeah. It's just such a weird bouncing thing to find out, where it's like you want the early game to be challenging enough, but also not feel like Plat Kaizo Roark, where it's just kind of up to a roll of the die if you win or not. Or encounter luck. Like, I feel like the hardest balancing part of any Pokemon Challenge game from the ones I've played has to be the first two gyms. Because you need it to be challenging, but also feel like you can have control. Yeah. It's a tough line to draw. Just reset simulator and cry a lot, yeah. Umbreon is shit. Damn. I like the challenge. Yeah, it's such a hard balance to draw. I didn't get much further into Null, but I did kind of like the idea of like the first gym is full evolutions. I'm tempted to give Null another shot. I think my biggest problem with Null was the like mechanic to get up those levels, those like Blueberry Academy, whatever. That's the new gen, but like that Academy fights that are like such large pools. Like I think that's cool, but like you can't plan for those fights, and starting off the game with some like bullshit that you can't control sucks. But I guess it is like a few fights. She said, "Get to Kanto, scrub." Damn. What's the order we're supposed to do this in? GMO buzz. Got that GMO buzz like I'm Woody. Out here boogieing with the hoodie. I don't play soccer, I play footy. Cause you know I ball. I got nothing. I think Eevee is probably a really odd balancing nightmare too. I guess in a perfect world, all the Eevees are good enough that you look at the stats and you decide what it would be best for. Go get that Onyx? No. I don't want to hit the Onyx because the Onyx will run away. What is it? Does it have Roar? Does it have Boom? What's the optimal here? Oh, it's north for the Magby, right. Are we actually daytime? We are daytime, cool. It's like north for the Magby, and then we go from there. Yeah. Optimal's getting Onyx. Yeah, if it doesn't run away. What does it do? Oh, Roar. Round one with every Eevee. Oh. But was every Eevee, like, impactful in those runs? I guess that's a hard thing to measure, right? Also, I'm kind of Moth-impelled. Cool data out of Vaporeon. Well, did you know about Vaporeon? It's the most huggable Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, I think this box is kind of crazy. It's 2026. I will never forgive. Well, actually, no, I can't take that. I can take that back. Because I hit in Emerald Kaizo in Lava Ridge, I hit 3 back-to-back Flareons. I forget what fight. It's in that big-ass video. I'm pretty sure, like, Flareon saved my run. No, Flareon saved my run, I think, in Aqua Hideout. So I do have a special place in my heart for Flareon. As much as I want to say it's dog-ass, worthless, stupid, Pokemon. Alright. Let's get some garbage. Oh, God. Oh, man. Speaking of encounters that are bad and will blow you away. Ah, great. Aqua. I probably just throw Wooter. I probably should just throw the Great Ball. This catches every time anyways. Surely I'm not going to be -1 in counter. Wait, this is the greatest game of all time. I forgot. I'm the GOAT. Someone having a bad time in early game Plat Kaizo. Couldn't it be me? Shadows to Gary. We're off script now, baby. Oh, but don't worry. It's going to be dog shit. He pumped 3 runs in a row. Going down, I'm yelling, Timid. You better move, you better dance. You gotta put it up, put it down for the secret. It's quiet. That is a Pokemon. Will Scott remember what quiet nature is? Up special attack, down speed. You played up the clouds. Yeah, I hate the clowns in this game. Gardenia and Roark. They're my 2 least favorite clowns. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember you're having weird issues with the game. Now who do we want to capture? Again, I cannot fault anyone for quitting playing this game. With a month away, I remember that it's... We'll see how bad it is. So, Orberg proper. I feel like we always end up in Orberg proper last. I think it's mine next. Trying to strike a chord. And it's probably a minor. I prefer going outside. Yeah. The other issue about Pokemon Challenge games is that you got to be fully invested. Why we beefing? I guess you could say that's kind of a symptom of why the communities for Pokemon Challenge games become what they are, is because everyone's like invested 120%, right? Everyone, you have to spend so much time into the game and get invested that, like, I feel similar to like how I feel about the TFT community, where everyone's so bought in that when something happens, they're like, if you're like, oh, your strategy, your choice of Umbreon over Espeon is wrong here, the first response is, kill yourself, I'm a genius. You fucking moron. Yeah. TFT dead game, yeah. Eating honey buns is a term for being home? I've never heard that either. Alright. Flash, I swear to God, if we actually see Onyx here, I'm going to find you. Oh, wait. This is the run. Holy shit. Ron. Wait, we're cooking with gas now. Picking the wrong choice is bad, but winning with the wrong choice is good. That's so true. If you go off the beaten path with your own tech, you're an idiot until it works. It's like my first line against Maxi in my first run and button run, where my line was sack 5 and then pray Hydreigon clutches it out. Also, it's really fun to just do all those drops. Actually, I should just swap into our boy. Everyone's an idiot until they're a genius. I wish I could say the same, Aaron. Like I said when I was putting together my Run and Bun Elite Four team, bringing a unique and new Pokemon is cool, but not having to play Run and Bun again is even better. Yes, please. Aaron Carter. Yeah. Mickey Magnet without the Mickey. Mickey Magnet without the Blicky. I do also love the specific set of languages that exist among Pokemon players. Like when I was talking about my Run and Bun, when I was talking about my issues with, actually, big important reveal, right? Oh, that's a fast one. That's not what we want. Up speed, down defense, Aaron? Those aren't the IVs. These are the IVs, right? Those aren't the IVs. Oh, those are the IVs. I'm gonna fucking shoot myself with a gun. I'm gonna do it. Fuck! Anyways. Let's look at Roark. Mickey Magnet. Yeah, no, I just love the way the community talks. When are we gonna get the dissertation that the TFT community got? Someone wrote their like PhD thesis on language within the TFT community. We just need this for the Pokemon challenge game community now. Talk about GMO. Okay, let's see the bad news. Let's get the bad news out of the way. With both Sandrew and Aaron, even if they're dog shit, surely we have a safe cranny line. Back to the dumpster for me. Jesus fucking Christ. Who or what is Kelly? Green machine. You don't like the... Why don't you like the green machine? Notification go green machine. Brother. I cannot fucking believe this game. That it really does look like... We're still fucked. We have Aaron and Sandrew. Fucking Bonsly? I hate this Granitos. Roarked again. Brother. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, bro. Or I guess Oranberry Aaron with a sack. Oranberry Baron with a sack. Fuck, bro. Then boom. Who's our lead? Roark Jim. Who up Roark and they Jim, you know what I'm saying? Who up Jim and they Thorpe, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like everyone else in this gym is probably going to be fine. Yeah. Get Saber out of here. Someone get Saber out of here. Boo. Yeah, because I legitimately think like everyone else is fine here. Like between... I mean, the team probably looks something like this. Oh! Can I remind you guys real quick about why the last run that made it to Roark, why I quit playing this game? I just want a refresher for those who may be unaware. I think this might be important. Your mom's gonna come to pick you up. Let's find this. This was a long time ago. Yeah. Another plus in the book of Run and Bun that you know most of the time what's going to happen. Bro, what? Discover my new content page. Shit's broken. I can't read anything. Okay. Okay. Anyways, what I was going to say, here's our reminder about why the fuck we didn't play Plat Kaizo for a bit. Good. This would be Sludge Bomb. Okay, that's scary. We got Brawn. Speed. Oh, Ancient Power Omni Boost. Okay, Leech Life still does kill in 2. We are now definitely slower. Into Ancient Power Omni Boost. I hate this fucking game. Oh my god. Into, you wouldn't guess it, Ancient Power Crit Omni Boost. And that is why we stopped playing this game. So, I have little to zero fucking hope for this fight. Anyways, just wanted to give a refresher for those who might not know why we stopped playing Plat Kaizo. 7-6. Yeah. Yeah. With enough time, any game becomes fun. Yeah, but it's still, I think there's a way here. Who's like the most worthless person in this box? I think Marrow probably is pretty nice too. I mean, in a perfect world, we wanted to lay this for Slam, right? But I don't know if we, I mean, maybe we won't even bring Azrael. Better options staring at me. It's one way to say. It's one way to say it all. Alright, we should probably do this back-to-back. The only problem that might exist with us now is... Okay. You said twerking to George Washington Carver. Okay, so let's think about this. Is there any peanut butter related? Ooh, peanut butter jelly time. Twerking peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter George Washington Carver. Here we go. That's the genius line here. Twerk disambiguation. The Dirty South? Can I get there from peanut? Sexually provocative. Little John. Who's going to get me something to peanut butter? Tootsie Roll? Dances named after food? Nothing about the actual Tootsie Roll on here? Damn, okay. Recording Industry of America. How quickly? First Amendment? I need to get to like a food. I need to get over to food. Digital recordings might be broad enough. Air pressure. I think we went down the wrong. Bell Phone Laboratories. Wait. I could have went to World War II. I need to get out of technology and into eating. Alexander Graham Bell. Maybe actually additionally. I keep on saying what I should do and then going a different direction. Tuberculosis, maybe not. Presbyterian Church. Give me something that is food. Electrocution, no. Vocal cords, windpipe. Can we get food? Mucins, respiratory tract. Can I get something about chewing? Eating, coughing. Breathing. Oh, we've gone so far. We've gone so far in the wrong way. Mucus. Oh, there was stomach right there. What are we looking for? George Washington Carver? How did we end up here? Digestive? Food? Okay. How do we get to the food we want? Plants? How much do I know? Doesn't peanut butter have omega-3? There's seeds? I want to say it does. Walter. I'm not eating peanut butter, Walter. George? Wrong George? Whole food? Double bond? Oh, God. Peanut butter? Fish oil? Krill? Plant sources? Not chia? Where's my peanut butter? Hazelnut? Can we get to a butter spread? Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, can I get to... What's that hazelnut spread? Nutella? Peanut butter? Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter! Where's the guy? Where's the legend? Meatless Mondays. George Washington Carver. Well, we got there. It only took us 3 minutes. Peanut. GG, that was fun. Mason, if you're out there, that's how you pick a Wikipedia race. You pick 2 things that you know and make it hard to get to them. I'll do better next time with the peanut butter. Oh, wait, this is Blue Kaizo. Why are we here in Blue Kaizo? Oh my god, wait, no, now we're in Nouveau Y. Let's get to the right place. Okay, there we go. Bounce, bounce. Comb B. Fan P. Pokemon Nuzlocke, but every time someone does a channel points redeem, we change the game we're playing. And my computer dies from running 40 emulators at the same time. Okay. What's the plan here? If we're slower, they don't tailwind, but sometimes they still do. We go Bonnie. No Clyde. Turtwig probably can't safely swap in. You got bars, young buck. Young buck. Unfortunately, about to go truck. Because this game fucking sucked. How's that for a bar? This will go not even a +2. Damn. This will go Fanpy, right? Because of Bulldoze. Like the perfect world is like chaining these two. Oh wait, Aaron just owns Geodude. Wait, why is Aaron? Oh, they're 16. Oh, Rock Smash is too much. Never mind. They don't just own this guy. At 16 they do, but like that's too much of a level. Do we actually have Pokemon where we... No, we do still kind of have to deal with this. Damn, I'm so sad Slackoff is, seems to be basically fucking useless. Honestly, I hate these fights. I hate these fights before Roark. Because they're just hard enough you have to think about them. What about this one? Rhyhorn's usually the problem child here. We can just raw swap in. Same thing with you. No, Turtwig can only raw swap in because we know they're not getting crit. true. Yeah. It's not like the fights to Roxanne and Emerald Kaizo where it's just like, okay, you're there. These fights actually are challenging, and I hate them for it. I want it to be easy. Well, that's not quite true, but you know what I mean. Do. Do we just throw that guy at it? Or Sandy Bandy. Sandy Bandy could also do pretty good. Or, I mean, Sandy Bandy also does pretty well. I think Sandy's probably coming for this. Dun, Sparse, and Ligma. Ligma, Bonnie also does kind of nice against Ligma. I mean, we're not using them for anything. I low-key might just trade away the Slack off. Or Slaking's probably good, right? I don't know what the people think about it. Bunny Rabbit, we still probably wouldn't just want to keep on the table. $90? ISTG, bro. IST fucking G, bro. 90? What a great game. Dude, I'll only make it that far when I am 90, bro. And don't say that's not that far away. Don't say that. You don't have to say that. Probably Bondslide lead. Yeah, true. You just need the evolution. There it is. I had a feeling you might say is such, Saber. Hitting me with those Saber metrics. If you get -1 speed, it's a tie. Ew. It's only 90 levels, yeah. It's not that far, yeah, exactly. You just be patient. Anyone else who owns this guy? Oh, you probably with a speed drop are still cool to kill this guy. But will they come in? Will that just go order? I think that just goes order, right? So maybe we bring Miss Bell. Kristen, no Bell. Kristen, I didn't hear no Bell. And use some combination of these guys to take care of it. No, that doesn't. Bell or Turtle kind of to do that. I guess we do, like, if we use Bell here to make sure this doesn't go sideways, we can just save Turtwig for the actual fight. Cellrock does numbers. Aaron doesn't take any goddamn damage. Probably generally good for these kind of things. It's only 2 fights after this. We'll be fine. Probably lead Aaron in this fight. Or even lead Bonsly. Slugma is... Yeah, it's like some combination of those 3 will do it. Who do I want to bring as my, like, super bailout Pokemon? I think it actually is probably just Lopunny. Just in case anything goes wrong. I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick before we do these back-to-backs, and then we're going to game. I said I would do Roark today, so I got to do Roark today. What I miss? I mean yogurt. I hope they... Is this just an Australia thing? Or is this like something that's come to the US in the time I've been here in Australia? The little yogurt pouch. I fuck heavy with the yogurt pouch. It's just convenient. You can play Plat Kaizo and eat yogurt. What more could you want out of the world? My two favorite things, consuming and playing Plat Kaizo. Bonnie. Aaron. The bunny is the backup. You. Yeah, that's our team. I'm going to steal candy from children. I guess we're not stealing it from them. It's on the ground. It's fair game. I think we have enough Pokemon that XP should be chill. And we don't want to get in a situation where we're like getting fucked on these fights because we're under-leveled. Okay. We never got our city encounter, right? We popped off too hard that we hit Aron here that we forgot we had another encounter. I guess we can get it after. I mean, hell, we hit Geodude there. Then we're truly cooking. Bonnie? Bonnie? Okay. Maybe we should put someone else in front. While we run in here. Those few couple of steps are scary for a little Bonsly, I guess. Even a speedy one. Hey, 4 fights to Roark till we wipe. Maybe Bonsly is our candidate for Pokemon the reset. Or the sack on Roark. I wonder if they could actually do things. That's kind of the question, right? To be or not to be, whether is nobler in the mind. To sacrifice yourself on Roark. Let me re-export my Mons. Let's do a little bit of rock throwing. Cool. We love a no tailwind moment. Because we confirmed that one time. It's probably one of those weird 81%, right? Where it's like if you're slower, it might not click it. Fanny Vanny, we are slower. This is going to bulldoze. Bulldoze speed drop. 100%. And that's where we want to go Weeping Bell. I mean, we could chip with someone else first. Bulldoze make contact. Yeah, I think maybe we want to go here first. Also spreads around the XP a little bit. Yeah, I think this was the plan all along because this is going to speed drop. It could charm us. Rough Skin, I think. Oh, Bulldoze does make contact. Color me surprised. Now we're just spreading around the XP, I guess. This is about a 50-50 to KO, not including the crit. from this Razor Leaf here. We just want to chain into chain. Biff does it. We'd like to see Geometrical Dude come in next. And I guess... Oh, I forgot about the 50-50 you're basically setting up for in this fight. Where it's like, if they don't go in the Geodude next, like, then we don't have to worry about the boom because it's the last mon. This Bidoof has the potential to run out of control. I think we do click Razor Leaf once to take care of some of this health. It definitely clicked Curse because everything else is priority. Yeah, honestly, it might be worth it to just stick this out, right? Even if this does EXP. Are we using... I don't think we're using Biff for anything else. Curse. Then can Aeron still clean? Aqua Jet doesn't. You kind of forget how quickly they run away with it. Oh, we can just go into Turtwig Mega Drain moment. Mega Drain does 30. Like even with another curse. Yeah, we're chilling. Boom. Okay. Scary fight 1. Hello? Are we dead to quick attack sometimes? No. Unless... How much did that do? I just never understand how simple... Because simple doesn't seem to work on this fight. Why does this number seem... Because, yeah, it did... They click quick attack. None of the numbers that should be happening here are happening. Oh, does the calc automatic... Oh, maybe the calc automatically does it. That would make sense. Yeah, I think the calc maybe automatically does it. That's why it's weird. Okay, I see now. That looks more correct. Makes sense. Simple and clean is the way that it's making me feel tonight. I mean, it's hard to let it go. Who's leading fight 2? Is it just Bonnie again? I think it's Bonnie or Carter. And while we're walking, we want someone else out front because of problems last time. Simple and clean is the way that you're making me feel tonight. It's hard to let it go. Yeah, because Turtwig and Sandra are the only two we have blocked off for this fight. Do I ever mimic... Do I ever copycat Glare here? I think I should just take the kick. Exactly 50? Damn. Wonder if this will go into Machop. So it's Act Drop, full para. Bonnie does not care. Once more. Easy. Okay, what order are we gonna go in? Who's next to the stage? It is Machop. Should always be the low kick. No high crit move here. Machop is meant to be sand shrews. Yeah. The salts are smelling. Ah, because there's power. Yeah, that makes sense. We are faster. Crit fire punch is 20. It's got no guard and no item, which should be no problem. We sniffing the salts. Gonna do dig. Who comes in? Probably just goes order, right? Ooh, could that be a rock polish from Rhyhorn? If that is, are we in trouble? Not if we go Turtwig. They might just see a kill here. Let's look at the numbers. Now, I think this is like a probable rock polish. Yeah. Fun game. It's gonna be a Mega Horn miss though? Okay, fine. It can't crit. I love shell armor. I'm gonna go back up to full-ish. I hope we're low enough to not bait AP. I don't think. Nah. This is like either Ember or AP. We can still bring in Aaron here. Yeah, are we dead to Ember? No. It will be AP on the swap. I think we probably just go into... Oh, maybe this is a rock throw. Again, we're not dead to Ember, even with the burn. Good chunk. Ooh. No Omni Boost is fun. But now this, I'm pretty sure, is guaranteed Ancient Power, which we do kind of like on Aaron. At least there's less damage on the swap in. Because, like, when given the opportunity, yeah. Because it gets that +1 because of the Omni Boost. Cool. Game's good. Dig a Rock Throw. Rock Throw has the chance to just pick it up. We go for the big damage. Unfortunate. Ember, the Pokemon. Cool. So that's done. And then... Oh, that's it. 2 fights to Roark. And let's go pick up our Pokemon in the city. Black Beetles in the city. I was going to say, dude, we want to delay. No, bro. I think we want Grotle for the fight. AI viewers? Whoa! Kill that guy. Now here's where I always struggle. What's the move I never keep? I think it's I usually end up keeping Bite over Stomp and keeping both of these. But I don't think I've ever clicked Bite. I think I'm down to keep both of those and give this a good old college try. Alright. Let's get the hell out of this city. And cool, Lola did exactly what we needed them to do. We had the break in case of emergency button. Want to see me smash this rock? Want to see me do it again? Okay. We have no one to use that on. Weird situation. Like, very often we have the Skitty or the Wiggly. Quite often I feel like we've both. Two more fights and then Roarky Borky. Porky Roarky. How's Weeping Bell EXP situation? I feel like this is the only one I'm like super worried about. 265. Like, ideally don't use them. Lola's also kind of bad. You are fine. Ish. We are running pretty aggressively into level cap. Okay, what's the map look like down there? Warburg, Grimer, Coughing, Rat. Lots of poison types. So we can just lead with the Water God. And we have so many Pokemon. Like, surely we can find something with the large box we have to clean this up. When do you evolve? No, Starly evolves too. We have a decent amount of, like, higher stage Pokemon. Alright. Anything really exciting we'd want to add from here? I mean, Geodude, I guess, is the best hit here. Nose Pass, perhaps, too. Coughing Grimer often show up to help out with Roark. There's a lot of good stuff. Grimy Bimey. What you got? Mud Bomb, Disable Toxic. Wait. What if instead you just got in the Great Ball? Reggie Grimer. We still need a candidate for a Slugma trade. I don't think that's it. Our center it's kind of crazy, if I'm not mistaken. Are we sitting on... Oh, well, they can evolve into third, if I'm not mistaken. I think we're sitting on that evolution. We're obviously sitting on the Marill evolution. Got a decent amount of Mons. Just chilling. If need be. Let's see what we got. Up attack, down defense. Not the worst thing in the world. The nature we can take advantage of. Down defense is always not the happiest. We like good, positive. Oh, Sandra's only 15 too. Oh, that's great. Yeah, we're chilling. We're gonna be totally fine. No guard ass situation. I hate this Machop. I hate this Machop. I hate this Machop. Okay. Anyone else who can lead this? Probably not Grodel. It's about them getting 2 layers up. Get Furred at 15. If we wait for Fury Swipes, that doesn't really matter. Anything else we'd want to wait for? Slam at 19? That does seem really crazy. Adaptability Slam. If we can wait on that, that would be pretty pug. Anything with you, Slag Off? Evolve at 18. Getting Slash would probably be cool. We should probably evolve this Starly. I don't think there's anything. Headbutt at 17. Wing attack just gets pushed off a little bit longer. Reckless. Is there a crazy delay for this guy? Brave Bird at 70. Brave Bird at 50. Well, I can see if Staravia just does well against this Machop. Like, the only problem in this fight usually is this Machop. They do have that. Staravia. Yeah, actually not like the greatest answer in the world. Not terrible. What are we missing? We're missing out on Slam if we evolve it. This guy isn't even that good. But are they good when they evolve? Oh yeah, they turn into a Staravia. You got it. I love EXP management. I don't mind EXP management. I'll be honest. It's a fine 1v1. Any moves we're going to get on the level up. Just Bubble Beam. They can't really do much. What if I put these all up here and then like potential evolutions down here? First, not really going to be helpful. I bet you Slug Mode actually be good here. Armor's not awful. Yeah. The rest of this can be pretty easily handled, right? It's a decent amount of EXP. I guess our only concern is for our grass types getting over leveled. You don't love that. Aron takes on that pretty easily. So it's like Sandrew for Aron. And then Aron for Anorath. Then question mark for him. One of our grass types. I think Grodel's in a better EXP situation. Grodel for Omar. As Onyx can be taken care of with someone who isn't our two guys. We probably bring both grass dudes and them for the situation. I feel like we kind of want Slugma, right? Who would I trade away for Slugma? Is it? I think it might actually be Glameow. Because I don't think we have any real use for them. I think we did this last time. Everyone else I have like levels of excitement for in the box. I think a Glameow trade for Slugma is not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, I think I'm going to rip that. Are they 16 already at 15? Okay, that's fine. We're probably, I think Slugma is going to be our Machop answer, so we're probably bumping them to 16 anyway, so it's not like the end of the world. Goodbye, Georgie. The reason we're saving Bonsly is because I think they might be a good sack. Are you a good trainer? No. Perfect. Wonder if there's anything we can do with Motham against Roark. Nah, everybody's got rock moves. That's a big old no. No Brawn zone. No Brawn zone. Okay. Yeah, we just go like 16 Slugma. Yeah, seems like a pretty good matchup for that. Slug does a slug. Yeah. And then if Onyx comes in earlier than expected, we go Love Disc. And they fight for their life. If not, we go... We just go with the flow, man. I love EXP management. And we're going to keep him 15. Everyone else can go 16 just to... If Machop comes in, baiting Fissure and getting on the swap is nice, right? Because Fissure only works if they're a lower level. Well, does Fissure work if they're the same level? No, yes. Yeah, how does Fissure exactly work? Oh, the Machop itself is 15, right? Ah, that's why. Duh. Work Machop with the mouse, smiling with Fissure run there. Cool. So yeah, we do want to keep Sandshrew at 15 and move Slugma to 16 so that we can have that situation. I think everyone actually goes to 16 except this Sandshrew. So Lolo, you're not coming to this fight. Get out of here. The most quiet song in the world. This for that. Who's Aaron taking on? Anorath, can you do it at 15? I want to say yes. I think I want to keep those at 15 as well. So this guy, that guy, this guy. Yeah, cool. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just swap it so it's in the same order that it is. All right, let's hope for no shenanigans. We've never run into any problems with any of these fights before. I love priority spikes. So we might just hit the next level here by taking this KO, which might save stop our safe Machop swap if this was to bring in Machop. Actually, I think this goes Ammonite, right? Because, you know, water type move. Yeah, and then we go into our good pal Tony Soprano over here. Shame that we do not have the beauty to... Actually, I'm gonna say it's a shame we don't have the beauty of the Mega Drain here. Nah, we should just pick up the KO. Should not mess around with anything. Is game volume super loud again? Turn that down a little bit. Omar, Aaron. Hey, let's see how bad this EXP. 115's not bad, but I mean, we're going to split the next one too. I'm just going to go into Amaranth and go Bug Bites. Amaranth is Aaron's job. Let me get the best move swapping in. Beautiful. Oh, yeah, and this should bring an Onyx list. This should be pretty. The bug bites, the bee stings. When you're feeling sad, simply remember favorite things. And I don't feel it. Yikes. I wonder if this is still guaranteed fissure. No, do they have Karate Chop? My bet would be... Oh, no, it's going into Onyx. I guess I will die then. This is guaranteed dig. Oh, this is fine too. Yeah, this is guaranteed dig because we are... XP this guy give out. That's fine. Guaranteed dig because we are dead to it. Yeah. -1 sticky barb. We do just have to make sure that we are spreading around the XP efficiently enough that Biff doesn't get overleveled. I'm cool with not having Biff for the next fight, but not having Biff for the leader battle would be criminal. Chop is 240. Which looks like maybe 2 swaps and we're fine. What are we at? 240. Actually, with 1 swap, we should be good. Actually, natural edging. Okay, this is going to be Rock Throw. This Slug one want to come in on Karate Chop. So we're going to go into Lily Billy. And any chance we want to go... Wait, actually, it's Rock Throw. Yeah, we could go Sandra first, because there's 16. Hit him with a sand attack, maybe? Yeah, 16. We're not wary of all the crazy stuff. Rock Throw's not going to do that much. And we should probably just take the damage. Oh, it is lefties. And this is Karate Chop coming out of it. Well, actually, the lefties doesn't matter because it's going in and out, right? I guess with dig, with 1 dig on top of this, we're chilling. Crit Karate Chop doesn't do enough to kill. Yeah, we're going to click dig. There's a weird glitch in the game where, because we leveled up mid-fight, it's still going to use the other move. Okay, no. Alright, I think that went as well as it could without having a guaranteed Onyx situation. And Chestnut getting a 3-way split on this EXP seems like. Is there a world where I'm afraid of crit karate chop? Crit karate chop does 27. Fire spin will definitely be enough to pick it up here. Cool. Yeah, I think that's as clean as that's going to get for the box we have without worrying about over leveling. Crit rock throw goes there? Crit rock throw might have got us there. Okay, maybe not as clean as previously stated. Regardless, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Those fights are kind of a Fozzie, they're a Foozy. Especially without Brawn. One more fight till we lose to Roark. Beautiful stuff. Mr. Beast Bitcoin, let's go. Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like we usually like Sandra lead here. But we've got to tickle it first. Okay, Weepin' Bell's out for this fight. Grotle might be too. Grotle can maybe get away with 1. 3-2-2. Yeah, with some extra switching, we can probably get away with 2. This needs to be like Metal Claw, Dig, Shield, Kabu, Larv, Mag, Nose. So Sand takes care of guy 1. Don't Dig. Gonna be in this guy, clicking Aqua Jets, and almost can go back to back. Crazy guy. This gives 251, so maybe not over to that guy. We go Banary. I don't see Banary being a bring for this. Banary is faster than Cranidos. And I want to see my theory that Motham with an extra level is not going to do magical things. What's Tinted Lenses? Is that accuracy? Doubles the damage of not very effective move. Oh wait, that's crazy with U-turn. I guess that's why U-turn does crazy things in these fights, huh? We could. Would this force a swap out? I don't know. I could leave with this guy. Usually this is Love Disc for this guy to 1-tap. Yeah, because as long as they come in ahead of that, they're good. Sentry don't dig. Kabu. Yeah, we can have someone else take care of Kabu. Or at least, like, use 2 for that. Larvitar can always be Goldeen. When you evolve in the Sea King? It's next split, yeah. Next split, you're the king. Or queen, I guess. Mag, I assume... For some reason, wait. Oh, wait, no, they don't own them there. Sandrew owns them, yeah. Maybe we could see a different lead. Does Aaron Moggs this guy? Yeah. Yeah, I think that fight is the way more threatening one. I mean, I know that fight is the way more threatening one. How good is Binary on EXP? Could you do one? Not that they're like my number one choice to bring for the next fight. Yeah, we might as well just do that with Binary. Save our grass types the trouble. Adaptability for it. Location data for Oranberry still coming one of these days. One of these days we'll know where Oranberries are. Yeah, let's just go bunny for that. So it's going to go Sandrew / do we have a different lead we wanted to? Could go Grimer. I think Sandrew just makes sense. But then we get poisoned. Maybe we do go Grimer. How does camouflage work again? We just changed like a normal type. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, my only concern... Well, I mean, with the Grimer, we just swap back in. Yeah, maybe we just go Grimer lead instead. And then as our backup, Mon, who's the get out of jail? Sandra for that. Aaron's already being brought. We could bring like Love Disc perhaps. Yeah, Love Disc is always good. Savior. You don't want to be saved. Yeah, cool. Alright, Grimer. We're going to click disable and till the cows come home. I didn't even check out Chestnut for one of these 1v1s. And Chestnut sometimes 1v1 Magby, or Chestnut can like 1v1 the lead too. Nah. Yeah, Magby's actually pretty fine there too. Save ourselves. Maybe it's worth it to do like this. This saves ourselves some mental anguish. Oh yeah, we should do that because of a Sandstorm Chip. Sandstorm Chip could cause that to go way longer than we actually want it to. Gotta remember, it's not like infinite time. Remember we ran into that problem previously. And also, you should not be here, Grodel. Should be Binary in your stead. Should be... Oh, this, that. Okay. Yeah. Same thing. Different time. Everybody 16? Cool. Let's do it. And as long as you just Metal Claw first. I wonder if there's a world where we chain if we get the Metal Claw boost. Wait, did I do the... I did the swap wrong again. Grodel, get out of here, buddy. Grodel really wants to be a part of the squad. You would be good for this fight. Just you have an EXP problem. Grodel had a problem. Okay. Now let's do it. Downright Darius versus Andrew Sandry. First we Metal Claw. That always kills 6 plus 30? Ah, it doesn't always kill. We have to Metal Claw again, unfortunately. Guess I could do this, right? Cool. Okay, that's fine. Metal Claw one more time to be sure. Nice. And then we kill with Big. Bingo. Alright. Kabu time. We are saving our good-for-nothing grass types by doing this. Richard Berry is... I think we still have to roll and kick. Richard Berry's attack increase, right? Don't think it's gonna... Yeah, it's not gonna get down to that range. Aquajet crit is 21. Wow. Damn, bro. Damn, bro! Okay. Does Laritar have a move that is super effective? Magby's Mach form, so this is probably going Magby. Now we're using Slugma instead here. That was our late game pivot. Lola gets overleveled. We really, truly do not care. We throw in rocks. Throw in rocks and hide in hands. Nice. Once more. Cool. Nah, not even close to being in a problematic EXP situation. Larvae, do you have Earthquake? Accelerob. Alright. They have Guts. This is usually just Protect. Sunrock's cool with us. The move we kill you with is a priority move, so even if everything went crazy brazy, we still hit you before you hit us. Dead. And then this Nose 2 shall pass. Might just Protect. I feel like high probability Protect. And then AA Ron's gonna clean it up. And it's basically Roark time. Moron. I guess the only move of theirs that does anything is Seismic Toss. Flinch. Owned. Nice. Alright. Time to see what bastard of a Roark plan we can pick up. I don't think Bonsly is long for this world. Okay. What bullshit can we do? Oh, let's start this from the beginning. This is the hype song we need. Bonsly. Bonsly, Lopeep, Gibby, Corsola, Chuckle, and Cranny Banny. Alright, who's late in here? Got a lot of orange berries to hand out too. Ever a Grotle lead? Who does Grotle bait? Armor seems pretty decent for Shuck. Aw, Sand Tomb Trapping is spooky. It's a shame this is Excel Rock. A U-turn start would be kind of electric. Yeah, I don't really see a Moth at the moment. I mean, I think these two are coming no matter what. I mean, they need to not get crit. Grotle can... Well, what about you, Weeping Bell? You can, with Toxic, probably just beat Shuckle. Not having a recover move is not Pog, but I think we need Grotle to at least do 2, right? Grotle can take care of Corsola. I mean, I think these two are both coming too. Where's our big problems? That's an ugly 1v1 win. Furret can't do crazy things here. Furret can do things, but not crazy. Can Furret run Rock Smash? It can, probably, but it doesn't really make much of an impact. Who's the other guy I was thinking for this? Not you. Not you in the sand. AP wasn't the greatest move of all time. Maybe that. Alright. Yeah, my tailbone! Something with this chair and how I sit, my fucking tailbone always gets rocked. Okay. Oh, seeing if the rabbit can do anything. Motham with 1. Motham could U-turn and set up some crazy shit. Well, if Motham, if we could see a guaranteed Earth power, then we could hit Motham U-turn into Thunder. That actually, wait, could be nuts. But we need, like, guaranteed Earth power, which I don't know who. Maybe, like, Aaron would be giving that. We ever lead with Aaron? Oh, Aaron's not fucking bulky enough to take a brick break. Christ. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Like, who is a contender to lead? Sandra doesn't guarantee 2-tap. Grotle doesn't even guarantee 2-tap. Oh, and I have a Stomp. Could be a Grotle moment. It might have to be a Grotle moment. Do we have anyone else who guaranteed 2-taps? I think that might just have to be decided, right? Aaron's too weak. Okay, and then pure grass types. Bait in... we've seen this before. Who do pure grass types bait in? Let me find a run where I've used Grodel. To the VODs. Okay, where's Roark? Not that. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a grass poison lead. Grass poison lead will not get us the one we want to see. I know we've done this before. It's better than guessing, right? Hi. Flooferton. Ooh. New dog unlocked. That's crazy. Nothing will go wrong. Do I fight Roark in this VOD? Mama spaghetti. Looks like Roark to me. Oh, that looks like a monkey, though. It's a fighting type lead. Some of these ugly ass fucking Roark leads. Yeah, I am looking for... Has it really been this long since we've led Grodel on this fight? Is that a penguin as well? No, that's a penguin as well. Fuck. Yeah, I'm just not 100% on who Grodel baits in. We can't really plan. Well, let's see if I understand... baits. Well, you have a super effective move. You have a super effective move. You have a super effective move. You do not. I mean, we could just ball. But we can't plan the rest of the fight if we're just balling, right? Grodel lead. Grodel lead baiting Shuckle. Okay. So Grodel bait Shuckle. Okay, that's actually totally fine. Grodel lead into Shuckle, and then Shuckle we go into... Probably... no, we don't want to do that. Can't get poisoned. We can give Weepin' Bell Toxic. One v one Shuckle. So that doesn't... Oh, that is physical. So that does increase the damage there. I mean, we could... Ooh, that is nice. Because you're not going to get Excel Rocked. You could get Excel Rocked. But if it's like Sand Tomb, we could go here. But we can't U-turn because of Excel Rock, right? Could be Toxic, though. And I mean, doing a swap there, getting a little bit of chip on that's fine. Eventually, when it dies, Weepin' Bell baits in... Oh, we've seen that before. Actually, we've seen that in one of these VODs. I should have kept them up. This most recent one? Are we the Roserade? There's the Roserade. Roserade goes Gibble. So it'd be this guy baiting Gibble. Gibble clicking Flamethrower Earth Power. Which is something they could sort of survive. They had the extra level, that's not enough to always kill, right? That is enough to survive. Well, Sand Chip, Rocks, maybe not. Rocks is kind of the devastating thing there. Ferd actually kind of owns them? I mean, if we're putting someone on the line, that's fine with me, right? Ferd for Gibble. Then they're going to bait in. Who's got a fighting type move? Nobody? Then that probably goes Order into this guy? Who wins a straight up 1v1? I mean, Aron's probably going to be our best bet for that. Speed tie for Aron makes me want to cry. And then Aron would bait in. And Ferd gives us another, like, mon that I wouldn't feel bad about sacking. Okay, you haven't been... No one has been allocated just yet. Corsola is going to be whoever among these two are still kicking. And then Groat / Weep. And then for Cranidos, it's gotta be... I want to believe it's Bonsly Sack. Into... Oh, Aaron's being used for something else. It's Bonsly Sack into Sandrew with an Orin. Balling the fuck out. Sandrew, like, if they get 28... I mean, if they get crit, they die. And if that happens... You get, like, Rock Smash. I mean, Weeping Bell is faster than Granidos. I think as long as Sandrew gets one hit, we're chilling. If that's max roll, are they, with the Orin, are they always dead? 43 minus 28. They're usually dead after max roll. I mean, what's Aaron doing against Low Peep? I mean, they need to do this. I mean, they come in on a Sludge Bomb, double Iron Head. We could give Aaron an Orin as a backup. I think I'm going to give Grotle the other Orin. We have 3, right? Or do we have 4? However many we have, we're putting them all on Pokemon. We have 3. I guess we could have Grotle. We could have Grotle hold that to play around the rare boom, right? Yeah. I mean, we might as well, and then give Weepin' the Orin. Yeah. Give Bonsly. Ferd doesn't need anything. What else do we have to give out? I can Bonsly the Quick Claw. I don't know any world where that would be useful, but gamers, I think we've got our line. It has a chance to work. Like always, shit could go wrong. Shit probably will go wrong. And I don't care. I have to expect everything will be fine. Cope. Let's do it to it, I guess. I'm gonna run to the bathroom before we start. Anything we want to delay, Steve, for? crazy pull for the Gibble 1v1. You play what you get. We gotta remember the edge. We'll basically set everything up, go to the bathroom, and then run it. Need that for you. Need this for you. And you need this on one of our grass guys. Yeah, Furt's not gonna get anything by delaying. I guess they get Fury Swipes, which could be a crazy bailout. Yeah, if we delay till 16. No, sir. Gets Thunder Wave, Sucker Punch. Damn, it's a shame we can't delay everything. We got too much shit we want to delay. It's not full ack. Christ. Yeah, we should use Follow Me in one of these fights, I think, actually. That would be super useful. Bonnie, you're going to the grave at level 16. No more pseudo Ludo. Alright. Now we gotta teach Weeping Bell Toxic. Is there anyone we would give the Pecha? Give it to Steve, right? Give them Quick Claw. I think Patch is probably more useful than the Quick Claw. And Bonsai is going to get sacked, so there's no reason to put anything on them. Alright, gamers, I'm going to run to the bathroom, and then we're going to do our first Roark in, like, months. Let's go to the side. Alright. I've had some horrendous luck on this fight. I basically quit the game for a month because of how bad it was last time. Let's hope it has changed. Roark, the first gym leader of Plat Kaizo. A game that many people have quit because it's so damn hard. Let's see if I can get one badge. The lead is Bonsai. We would love to see Stealth Rocks not go up, but it is very, 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 very likely for us to see it. First, we're going to stomp the yard. There's the rocks. Makes that the fight even more difficult for us. All right. We just don't want to see Excel Rock here. Go. All right, we save a little bit of health. I believe we expect Shuckle coming in next year. Secret Power, that's a no from me. Yeah. Shuckle it is. Okay, this is Weepinbell's job. In a perfect world, we would see Toxic on the swap. We want to see the curses be delayed for as long as possible. Awesome. Okay. Now it's just a race to the bottom, effectively. We're going to Toxic them. They've got a berry juice, and we're just going to race to kill it. And if we need to tap out because of Sand Tomb trapping plus curse, we should tap out. We do have the potential to go back into Grotle too now that we have a little bit of health. We do need to save one of our grass types being semi-healthy for Corsola, but let's start with a little bit of wrapping to just continually stack residual damage. There is definitely a point of Sand Tombs that I do want to get out. That's 2 levels of Curse. Toxic turn 2. Now that we've got our residual damage stacked up, we can rip a Razor Leaf. Not that it's going to do an incredible amount of damage here, but a crit would do a decent chunk. Okay. We are in for the long haul. Ooh, and that did a lot. This one is going to come down to the wire for Biff's life. We really do not want to lose Weepinbell here. The times we've had this mono in later splits has done tremendously well. It's Toxic 3. They have the Berry Juice. I think Wrap might actually tip them over the edge, unfortunately. Okay. It's gonna be a race to the bottom. We would love a Razor Leaf crit here. Unfortunate. Another Sand Tomb comes in. It's not just any Sand Tomb. That is a... I don't think Weepinbell survives this. I think we just got real unfortunate timing with this. We're not freed. Oranberry got procced really early. That sucks. I think even with a Razor Leaf crit here, we're dead. Yeah. That's a heartbreaker, especially because we already expect to lose him on in this fight. So Ralph, does that always kill? It does, especially with a crit. Okay. Now we need to think in terms of the rest of the fight, though. Because we need to try to take advantage of this loss. This is, I believe, either a 2 or 3 curse. I'll go with safety and say 3 curse. A 3 cursor. Nobody's really doing much damage here. Yeah, if we had somebody who could protect, that would be nice. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a nice way to get to our next KO. But I mean, basically the Mon in here just needs to sit for 1 and then let the Toxic take it. Probably back to Grotle. Especially because Stomp has a flinch chance. We could go Razor Leaf for the crit, but I think we've got a higher odd to flinch with Stomp. We'd love to see that. Getting poisoned would be... Another curse is fine. I think they're basically dead. Okay. Who do we expect to see here? I want to say it's Gibble. But our baits are all out of whack. That's still 2 down. Not quite sure who we're seeing next. Low peep. All right. This is a good situation to be in because this is potentially Sludge Bomb. We really don't want to see AP on the swap. We would love, love, love to see Sludge Bomb here. Come on. Do something nice for me. Beautiful. Okay. Even though we are an up speed Aron, this is a speed tie. Greatest thing we could see here is speed tie win into crit or flinch. Oh. Just you wait 1 moment. Can he win it twice? 2 coin flips, 1. Now, I would like to say this is Gibble Flamethrower? Or Gibble Earth Power, actually. It's like guaranteed Gibble Earth Power. Do we stick to the plan? Believe we just stick to the plan. Unless we want to go Flamethrower in the fur. Nah. We stick to the plan. Everyone on this team is pretty expendable. Earth Power. I'm gonna do a decent chunk. This is Sandvale. I was tempted to click Fury Swipes, but it's not full AC. I believe inside Secret Power is Para or Flinch. This is gonna be the move regardless. No Sandvale proc. Barely don't pick it up. Okay. Not sure if we survive crit. We don't have to find out. Okay. They have no priority, but just to be safe, we go quick attack. Sandvale proc! Ugly, ugly stuff. You can't stay lucky for long enough. Okay. Corsola and Cranidos in the back. Who is faster than this Gibble? Andrew Sandshrew is faster and can pick it up unless it gets another Sandvale proc. Alright, I guess this is just Sandshrew then. We could send Grotle. Who does Grotle bait in? I think Grotle would just go down the line, which isn't the worst thing in the world. We don't have Magical Leaf or anything that'll guarantee hit. And Grotle is faster. I think we're going to go Grotle here. Okay. Go Mega Drain to hopefully heal off a little bit of damage. And it misses on Sandvale again? 2 Sandvale procs? That's miserable. Not 3, at least. Also, what up, Moon Man? Just short of another level. Because it could be fun. Okay, we're going into the dosage. Alright, that's bad. Maybe it's probably like a 50-50 to go into either or. You're right. So... you know what this is about to be? This is going to be... well, Bonsai Sack. Has to be. I think we still might lose this. I think choosing to go Corsola there... I mean, choosing to go into Grotle there is probably a mistake. Is that going to be Zen Headbutt crit? Beautiful stuff. Who's better with the 1v1? I think it's Aron with the extra level. Yeah, I think Aron has a better chance. Yeah, no, I think we just barely don't beat the Corsola. I don't know what Clover is. No flinch? Something beautiful? I forget if crunches drop or flinch. Okay, crunch is just defense drop. So, I'd like to see crunch again. I don't think we're dead. The crit? All right. Is it over? Yeah, maybe we don't play the slur game. I think we're cooked. I think even at 18, Grotle is just not going to have the gumption to survive here. But I think this is what we got to do. Yeah, because I think rocks plus whatever. Yeah, that's so unfortunate, man. I mean, the fight was done as soon as we got procced. The fight was done as soon as we got sandbelled, but still. Depression to not even bring home the win. We need, like, sand attack into 4,000 misses. We're almost always dead, and we're dead. Man, I was having fun up until this point, up until we got Roarked again. Why would you give a Pokemon with Sandvale? Why would you put a Sandvale Sandstorm Pokemon in the first gym? Damn. Miss? Light Screen because we don't have any special moves? Like, literally, that's just to disrespect on us. We have no special moves. We did get lucky with the speed tie flinch wins, but then everything after that was a kick in the head. And we get confused. Are we just going to kill ourselves to end this off? Damn. Hey, Water Pulse miss into Iron Head, hit through confusion, and crit. Brother. Well, I mean, that was fun. I'll play another run in a month. I do have a plan for what I want to do next week, but yeah. Roark is evil. Yeah, no, I still, like, legitimately, I think I did still play that correctly. Maybe if I was more certain, I think it is a 50-50 on if Corsola or Cranidos comes in. Because, I mean, neither have a super effective move. Yeah, neither have a super effective move. They're both quad weak because it's rock, right? Yeah. Maybe there's something else that I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't know. It moves slightly. But, yeah. Anyways, gamers. Nah. I don't know. I'm just, like, doing whatever guides me. I feel like Casual Friday was fun, but I don't know. I'm still, like... Yeah. I'm still indecisive about what I want to do with the stream and how I want to spend my last couple of months. But, I mean, this is fun. I do have I'm going to stick to what I have planned for next week. And then we'll do that. Maybe Casual Friday will come back. Oh, I had, right before I went to bed, this big idea about doing a Melee video. About me actually playing Melee. But we'll see. Anyways, Moonman, thanks for popping here at the end.